Going from a war-torn country to the University of Kentucky campus is quite a transition for hundreds of student veterans. But thanks to a unique oral history project, their experiences are finally being shared.
We have 250 to 300 veterans here on campus. We don't have to wait until they're 85 years old to document their stories. Even better, we're able to document this transition into higher ed, and that's something new.
They are the most compelling and intriguing interviews that I've ever listened to in my entire life.
Farrell and his history and staging class should know. They listened to hours of interviews when they turned the accounts into a play they performed last semester.
This is definitely probably the most unique theater experience that I've ever participated in.
The whole entire piece is derived from the spoken words of the folks who were interviewed, and then we just sort of put the pieces together and create a narrative.
A key resource is fellow classmate Michael Fisher, a theater major who also happened to serve in the Navy before arriving at UK.
Anytime they even made any kind of remark about, like, this is military or that military, or they wanted to know what experiences may be like or whatever, they always look to me.
Fisher hopes his efforts help others understand where he and his veteran colleagues are coming from as they perform for even more audiences this semester.
I served 7 years in the Army Reserves.
I'm glad that the students can hear the voices of different veterans to get to really know them, to get to really know the kind of experiences that they've had. Some of us veterans get kind of, peed off at some of the students that walk around and complain about tests and complain about this and that, and oh, I might die or something like that if I don't get this test grade. And it's like, no, I understand this test is really difficult and there's a lot of stress that comes with this, but you guys have no idea. So, and that's, maybe they can see our side of it.
On a personal level, he hopes other students break down stereotypes about veterans.
A lot of people were dumbfounded by some guy that was in the Navy for 6 years wanting to go into the fine arts department and be a theater major. They just kind of, got befuddled by the whole situation. So I think that, if people can understand more that just because you're a veteran doesn't put you in any kind of category. It doesn't at all.
It's a message they want even more people to hear at UK and beyond.
We're hoping with this play to kind of bridge that gap between the communities and get people to understand each other and understand the experiences of the veterans.
We wanted to get the stories out, and that was the most important thing, was hearing what they had to say and then say it so everybody could hear it.
I really get excited that I think this new level of awareness has really been opened up by this project.
I hope people make a connection and they become more aware and they do more for the veterans.
For UK Now, I'm Amy Jones.